Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And after long last, we are back here after a 2-week hiatus. Got a couple bye weeks there, and we're back in Phoenix, Pete.
Yes, we are. After I kind of went on a 2-week bender there after the last loss. I was beach combing, slapping some googly wood, selling it to the tourists. Had to gather myself, after that last game.
Found him in a cabin out in the woods, and we cleaned him up and brought him back.
Farmer's tan and everything.
Well, yeah, so we're back here in Phoenix going against the Frontrunners. So, boy, where we left off. I guess, just kind of going back over that last game. Bottom of the second inning, out there in Hawaii, Ingram comes up with one out and lays a sacrifice bunt with runners on first and third. It's later then also in that same inning with 2 outs that Elroy actually comes up and gets 2 RBIs double with this runners on second and third here. And then there's several innings where there's no action. I think we might have missed a run. In the bottom of the 6th, Ingram comes up again at it's 5-0 with runners on first and second, gets a double RBI. Then the same inning, Person comes up again with runners at second and third now, gets an RBI that Banks misses. Still then, in the bottom of the 2nd, you get 2 out RBI from McCormick. And it's just, it's just a trend. They were just burying us. Still bottom of the 6th, big inning, Trejo comes up, and he gets an RBI with runners at first and second. And then there's a little bit of a gap between innings, and then in the bottom of the 8th, Trejo comes in again with 1 out and gets an RBI grounder, scoring yet another run. And then finally, again in the bottom of the 8th, after that wraps up, Victor Albright comes up, gets an RBI ground out to the shortstop, puts in the run in, and it's all other guys. Just awful win, awful loss to me.
That was a tough one. It was a very hard one to take. And our friends, the Beewolves, have put themselves in a really, really bad position. They're 1-5 on the season. They've got to start winning. They've got to start doing it quickly. And I don't. You got to talk about the loss of a major player, Hanley Dexteris, right now too. I mean that hurts the team so much. He was just starting to break out, starting to hit the ball hard, starting to really kind of get this team moving, and we lose him, and he's out for indefinitely. Gina Torrens is subbing in, and we got Freddie Knox over at second base. The only problem is poor Gina Torrens doesn't have the arm to make the throw from shortstop to first base. So that's kind of hurting us defensively right now. Again, offensively, I can't remember the last time the freebooters went deep. Do you remember the last home run that was hit by our team here?
I don't remember who or how or what. And it's just, like you said, we got a negative 16 run differential showing up. I think that is, I'm looking around, that's the worst in the league. You got to put some offense together. It's going to be a battle of the bottom here. It looks like Frontrunner are in second. I mean, we can actually, tie them with a 2-5 record with a win here today.
And that's kind of what we have to do, is we got to be thinking in those terms. We just got to take the next one that's in front of us. We got the Frontrunners, and this is kind of a rivalry that goes back a long way. For a long time now, and they've I think it's kind of even, isn't it? Or they might have a 1-game lead over us, but they've played us tight. They've played us hard. They've beaten us up pretty badly at times, and we've been able to return in favor. So it really comes down to anybody's game. Like Tom says, what scares me is that run differential. It was, again, that last loss we had against the Burners is really what kind of has really sunk our run differential. But when you're that, like Tom said, when you're the worst run differential in the league, it's hard to say you have it over any other team. You are giving up way more runs than you're scoring, and that's trouble.
We need to turn that around. We got looks like there's 5 other games. Starting off with the Gold Coats out in Hawaii, where we were against the Nemesis Pete, start us off.
Yes, sir. Gold Coats travel out to take on the Nemesis and beat them 2-0.
Outlaws go out to New York to face the Wild Pigs. It was far at first, close, and the Outlaws squeak it out 9-7.
The Moose taking on the Hot Corners. It's a back and forth battle, and the Moose take it 7-4 in the end.
Jacks go out to L.A. to place the Overdogs, and the Overdogs beat them real bad, 8-1.
Very nice. Herbisaurs taking on the Crocs, and the Herbisaurs jump out and hold on to win 5-2.
So that leaves us with this current situation. Why don't you tell us, Pete, standings Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division?
You got it. The Pathfinder Division is being led currently by the Burners and the Moose. They have a two-way tie for first place, both of them with records in 4-2. Just behind them for a tie for second place, Freedom and the Blowfish, both with records of 2-4, and they're both 2 games back.
The Burners coming off that big win against us, a nice plus 14 run differential. They really impressed me. We'll have to see what happens there. Uncharted Division, Colorado Buzzards are out in front. Only one loss for that team. They're 5-1 with an 8-3-3 record. They're 2 full games ahead of the Outlaws, the Hot Corners, and the Wild Pigs, who are all playing 500 ball at 3-piece.
Down in the Journey Division, the Freebooters and the are tied up at first place with records of 5-1. Wow, the Journey Division.
Yeah.
Hard division this season. So they maintain first place. In second place are the Grapplers, who are playing 500 ball right now. They're at 3-3. They're 2 games behind the first place teams. And trailing is our sister team. So Phoenix has nothing to look forward to.
Oh, my goodness.
Over there in Red Rock. But the Sand Cats are maintaining last place in the Journey Division with a record of 2-4 and a negative 14 run differential. So not only do they have 2 losing teams, but they have 2 really poor offensive losing teams.
Yeah. Look at those run differentials for the Freebooters and Arctics. Both the top 2 positive run differentials in the league. Massive. Offensive
They're
teams.
killing it over there, the Journey Division.
Explore Conference Seafarer Division, as usual, the Houston Jacks are in front 4-2, and they have a full game lead ahead of the Overdogs, the Gold Coats, and the Heaters, who are also playing 500 ball at 3-piece.
In our very own trade division, same old Sirloin sitting on top with a record of 4-2 and a plus 14 run differential. Just behind them in second place, the Herbisaurs, who are playing 500 ball at 3-3. They're a game back. And then, of course, your Beewolves 1-5, maintaining 5th place in the trade division. They are 3 games out of first place, and they got a negative 16 run differential.
We'll see what happens there. The Sawteeth are leading the Curiosity Division at 4-2, which seems to be the common first place. 4-0, 4-2, or 5-1. They are a full game ahead of the Warblers, the Moonstars, and the Wideloads. Everyone else in the division is playing 500 ball at 3-piece. And it's going to bring us to tonight's game, regular season game 7 of 44. We have to do some catch-up later to keep the season going. The Frontrunners are 2-4 contact specialists against our Beewolves, who are 1-5 contact specialists. Looking at those bars there, contact stands out, but they also have good power, rotation, and pens, and speed, so they're pretty well rounded. Royalty Ocean just got inked to the team this year. She's going to be the starting right-hander, and she's going to be she's got a 0, but she's known mostly for her velocity and her accuracy. She throws hard and accurate. She's got a little bit of movement on it. She doesn't have a record yet. She's got a 4.50 ERA, which is good, and a 1.75 whip.
And backing her up, they're gonna. She's got Vincenzo, the catcher. He is not 100% physically, but he's got excellent power, very good ability to connect, and good speed on the base pass. He's in 292 with a home run. You got Hannah Mess over there at second base. She's locked in, but she's also not 100% physical. She is playing a little bit better than her career stats would imply. She's got good power. She's got a little bit better than average connectivity, but great speed on the base pass, hitting 357 with 3 home runs. And Ed Clubb, the right fielder, he's locked in as well. He's got a little bit better than average power, great ability to connect at home plate, though, and about average speed. He's hitting 304 with no home runs, Tommy.
Yeah, Ed's been there for a while. They're going to be going up against the right-hander starter for the Beewolves, Fran Gipani, the only starting pitcher to taste victory for the Beewolves yet this season. She has a perfect 1-0 record, and she's locked in. So hopefully she can get her second win if she's the only one who could win games for the Beewolves. She's got a 0 ERA peak. She was dominant in her last performance at a 0.62 whip. Known for her velocity, but she's got good junk and she's accurate.
That's it, yeah. We need some of that Gipani magic to come in. Backing her up, well, yeah, Brad Biggs in left field with good power, good connectivity, and pretty good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .333 with 2 home runs. Sturdy Woodman over at first base. The new first baseman this season started his career with the Beewolves with a home run, a towering shot. We could use some of that magic back. He's got a little bit better than average power. Very good ability to connect. He lacks a little bit of speed on the base paths, but he's hitting .294 with a home run. And then Billy LeBoink, who's locked in right field. And, man, his bat has really come alive in the last couple of it almost seems like Billy's trying to step up and take over, fill in some of that slack that was left with the Dexterra's injury. But LeBoink, the right fielder, with about average power, pretty good connectivity. He's very slow on the base paths, though, as you know. The corker, as we like to call him. He gets out there on the base pass and he hits. He gets on base. Unfortunately, he doesn't fly around those bases very quickly, so he can't tend to cork things up there. But he's hitting .30-33 with no home runs.
He is. Yeah, it's good to see Billy playing this well this late in his career.
Yeah, although we had a message as at the end of the last game. He kind of hurt his arm, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He's lost a little bit on that arm. So
yeah.
So
we realized too. He went from in his earlier days. He was at 99 arm out there in right field, and now he's down to about maybe 50%.
Yeah. Pretty soon you'll be able to throw harder than that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Got the lineup from the assistant coach. Looks like this. Batting first, starting off, is Freddie Knox, who's going to play second base. And right behind him, Billy LeBoink. We were just talking about him. He's going to bat second and play right field. He is locked in. He is one of our 2 locked-in players today. Buster Biggs is going to bat third, play left field. Sturdy Woodman will play first base, and he'll bat cleanup, number 4. Right behind him, catcher Steve Monstour. He will bat fifth, batting sixth, Gina Torrance, who's going to cover shortstop for Hanley Dexterras while he's out with his injury. Looks like Dex might be out for, looks like 3 more games, maybe 2 or 3 more games. So that's what that is. Yeah, Bertha Banks is going to play third base and bat 7th, batting 8th in center field. We got Magic Moore, who is tense. We could see, let's see here, but Balmer plays that secondary position, and Poke Foster plays that secondary position. You consider either of those 2 fellers instead of Magic Moore?
Who's got the stronger arm?
Balmer. I'm sorry. Yeah, Balmer.
And who's the better hitter?
That would be Foster.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Want to go with Balmer? We've put Foster in a few times.
Yeah, let's go with Balmer then.
Okay. All right, this just in. Benny Balmer is going to play for Magic Moore. He's going to bat 8, so we'll see what Bernard can do. We have 2 41-year-old players out there in the outfield next to each other. Oh, what? Batting 9th, Fran Gipani. The other locked in, Beewolf. She's going to pitch and hit. She's the starter. She throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the curveball, the slider, and the changeup. Oh, we need her tonight. Well, it's been 2 weeks off. I'm sure we'll play well, right?
I'm hoping. Although I saw a couple of guys taking batting practices and they were holding the wrong end of the bat, so yeah. I'm not real sure.
In their defense, they've just been drinking for a few hours. So.
That's true. They had to start the team meeting early.
Yeah.
Dome's closed up. Must be a hot day out there in Phoenix.
Sizzling.
Yes, sir. Frontrunners are going to have Club lead off in center field, Hart at shortstop, Vincenzo playing first base, File Jones MS at second base, Jonas Trickster in right field, Driver at third base, Hanky catching, and Royalty Ocean pitching. As the Beewolves take the field, Ed Club, Miles Hart, and Cole Vincenzo will get ready to take a first look at Fran Gipani. No ERA, 1-0 on the season. We're going to get this one underway. Ed Club, the left field's locked in and fit, hitting .304 with 4 RBIs so far this season. First pitch from Gipani's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Gipani with 10 Ks in her first appearance. There's a slow roller to Gipani, she'll pick it up, make the throw to Woodman at first for the quick out. One down, and Miles Hart steps in. He's tense, but fit favors the low pitch. He's hitting .261 on the season. Hart plays shortstop for the Frontrunners. Takes the first pitch for a called ball. Ball one. I think he said it was outside. Allen's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Miles Hart. That's in there for a called second. Now Hart finds himself behind in the count. Big sneeze by Gipani. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Deliver. There's a shot, and that's going over the head of Freddie Knox into right center field, and they're on it. Billy LeBoy's going to pick it up, make it throw into the cutoff man, and Knox gets it to third, but not in time. So a triple for Miles Hart. 1 out, and Cole Vincenzo steps in. Vincenzo, neutral and fit, hitting .292 with a home run and an RBI. Fouls the first pitch off straight back. Strike 1. It's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Vincenzo with a home run and an RBI this season. He favors the outside pitch. Swing and a miss, and he finds himself behind in the count. 1-2 with an out. Runner at third base has tons of speed there. That's fouled straight back. 1-2. Vincenzo, the front runner, first baseman. There's a shot to Woodman. He's going to go home with it. And they don't get him. They don't get him. Oh. It was a hard hit ground ball. Woodman thought he tried to cut the guy down at going home, but he couldn't do it. So 1 out with a runner at first. Vincenzo standing at first. And now Philae Jones, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. Throw over to first, and the runner's back. Jones is known as an RBI man, favors the inside pitch, and that's going to get to Torrance. Oh, and she's not going to make the grab. Oh, geez. Okay, so there was another roller, and Torrance tried to corral it, but just bounced off of her mitt. Hannah Mess locked in and well, hitting .357 with 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. Runners at first and second now with 1 out. That one's fouled straight back. Strike 1. Gipani at 13, make it 14 here. Pitches. That one's in there for a called second strike, and Mess now in the hold. No balls, 2 strikes with an out. Runners at first and second. There's a swing and a miss, and Hannah Mess goes down on strikes. First K of the day for Gipani. Jonas Trickster, tense but fit, hitting .174 with an RBI. 1 run has crossed the plate. Front runners 1, Beewolves nothing. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Trickster, the right fielder for the front runners. He fouls that one off along the third baseline. Now he's in the hole 0-2 with 2 outs. That one's low, ball 1. Almost got Trickster to chase. Jonas Trickster has good power versus left-handed pitching. That one's popped up. Freddie Knox is out there in shallow center, makes the catch for the 3rd out. So couple of hits, but not a lot of damage. 1 run for the front runners. It's 1-0 as we head into the bottom of the first. Freddie Knox, Billy LeBlanc, and Buster Biggs going to take a first look at Royalty Ocean, who's got a 4.5 ERA.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Freddie Knox hitting .316 on the season.
All right. Freddie Knox facing Royalty Ocean. Misses outside for the first one. Ball 1 the count. That one's out the outside corner. Hits it hard, but it's a liner straight to Mess at second, who pumps, throws it to first. 1 down.
1 down. Billy LeBlanc locked in and fit, favors the high pitch, hitting .333 with 2 RBIs this season. Nobody on, 1 out in the bottom of the first. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called second strike. 0-2 now to LeBlanc. Swing and a miss. LeBlanc goes down on 3 strikes. 3 pitches. Yeah.
It's a weird glitch there. Buster Biggs comes up now. He's hitting .333 of the season, 2 home runs.
That's ground ball out.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh boy. Okay. We're going into the top of the second. It's front runners 1 run on 2 hits. Beewolves no runs on no hits. Rowan Driver, Nate Hankey, and Royalty Ocean going to face off against Gipani, who threw 19 pitches in the first inning. Gave up had us a strikeout and gave up 2 hits.
Third baseman, number 24.
Yeah, hopefully she's going to get around him a little better than that. Almost 20 pitches in the first inning's not a great pace Rowan Driver, good contact hitter, 222 in the season, balks at the first one, misses outside, ball 1. For the second, 1-0 Philadelphia Frontrunners. Beewolves looking to turn things around here in this game. There's a hard liner. A tough dive for Sturdy Woodman, who's able to knock it down but not corral it. Runner gets on with a clean single. Now you got no outs and Nate Hankey's up. Hankey, luckily for the Beewolves, has only hit 111. He's got a slow runner at first base. Curveball makes it right in there for a strike, no swing. 0-1 to count to Hankey. Second one gets a good piece on that, hits a third base line foul. 0-2, can Gipani put him away as well? Popped up behind the plate, Steve Monstura's got an eye on it. He's running back, grabs that by the batter's box for that first out. And that brings in the pitcher, Royalty Ocean, who's a good contact hitter as well. And she's got good speed, so she gets on base, she's dangerous. 25th pitch from Fran Gipani coming right here. And she lays down a nice bump and rolls foul. And late call on that by the ump. But 0-1 the count to Royalty out. Nick, fans getting into it here. Want the Beewolves to get some confidence. Ooh, she balks at that one. It's in there for a strike. Nice breaking pitch. Bunts that one foul, and that's going to be it for Royalty Ocean. Strike 3. Now that brings it in. Club was 0 for 1 on the day. He's a solid contact hitter. He's got a runner at first base, 2 outs. Runner at first or second. There's the liner. That's going to get through the gap. Benny Ballmer's going to pick it up, throw it into the cutoff. Gina Torrens, it's a one-hit single there. And that brings in Miles Hart. Now, it was 1 for 1 with that triple earlier. Good power hitter with contact. The outfield's going to go deep for Miles Hart. And we'll see what Gipani get past him here. Check swing strike 1. 0-1 to count. 2 outs to pressure up. We just need one more, Beewolves. 30th pitch from Gipani. The breaking pitch, check swing in over strike 0-2. But this is where the damage happens. Swing him a strike 3. Way to get it, Gipani. Wow. Crashes the bat with a steel look on his face.
Yes, sir. So we're heading into the bottom of the second. Sturdy Woodman, Steve Monstour, and Gina Torrens going to try and get something going against Royalty Ocean, who only threw 6 pitches in the first inning. That's 2 pitches a batter. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman's neutral and fit in .294 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Takes the first pitch high, ball 1.
Oh,
that one's
Sturdy.
Popped up into center field. Center fielder's calling for it, and Ed Clubb makes the catch for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Steve Monstour.
He got his 2 pitches.
Yeah.
Here comes Steve Monstour. Power against right-handers at 167. Maybe Steve can start. The fans are cheering him on. She comes in high again with that first one and misses ball 1.
Yep.
Swing and a miss on a late one there. 1 apiece. An adjustment by Ocean. She delivers. That one goes low. Good patience, Steve Monstour. 2-1 the count. Outside off the glove. And away 3-1. We got a hitter's pitch. 13th pitch coming in. Late swing again. Full count. 3-2. And that one's outside. Good patience by Steve Monstour. Takes that walk. Gets it the easy way.
Yes, sir. So the Beewolves got a base runner. Gina Torrens, the second baseman, neutral and fit, hitting .083 on the season. 1 out with a runner at first. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's high as well. Ball 2, Ocean here, trying to having trouble finding the strike zone. That one's a liner to Miles Hart. He'll flip it to Mess at second, over to Vincenzo at first for the double play, and the front runners are out of the inning. We're heading into the top of the third. Front runners 1 run on 4 hits. Beewolves blank. Cole Vincenzo 0 for 1. Filet Jones 1 for 1. Hannah Mess 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Gipani at 31 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. Vincenzo's neutral well favors the outside pitch. He's 0 for 1 today with an RBI. Gipani delivers. That's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Gipani delivering her 33rd pitch here. That one's a shot. That's going up the middle into center field. Ballmer will get it into Torrens quickly. And the front runner's leadoff batter in the third is on base. Filet Jones, the left fielder, neutral and fit. RBI man likes the inside pitch. 1 for 1 with a single. Stomps his foot and shakes the stadium. Filet Jones. First pitch, Gipani went right at him and he swung right through it. Throw to first and a runner's back. No balls, 1 strike with no outs, runner at first base. That's swing and a miss, strike 2. Filet Jones now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Gipani sets up to deliver her 36th. That was low, ball one. In the dirt, Monstour able to get in front of it. Gipani steps off the rubber. The runner is back. Wind up, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Filet Jones goes down on strikes. Strikeout victim number 5 for Gipani. Hannah Mess, the second baseman's neutral and well. She's 0 for 1 today. I believe she struck out her first time up. So 1 out with a runner at first. That's fouled straight back. Strike 1. And a throw over to first, and the runner is back. Hannah Mess playing second base. Featured in that double play that ended the second inning for the Beewolves. That one's off the plate, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That's in there for called second. Just got the low inside corner there. 1-2 now. Ooh, that one's high. 2-2. There's a roller to Woodman. Will pick it up, make the throw to second. Back to first, but they don't. They get the runner at second, but they don't get 2. So 2 outs with a runner at first. Jonas Trickster's rattled and fit. Rattled and fit. He's hitting 167 on the season. First pitch from Gipani's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Hannah Mess at first base, lots of speed. She's off. The throw, not in time. Unfortunately, they got it off as quickly as they could. But Hannah Mess was able to take second on the steal. So no balls, 2 strikes. That one's pounded out into...
Yes, Billy LeBoy.
Diving catch by Billy LeBoy.
Again.
Way to go, Billy. Saves the day. So we're going into the bottom of the third. 1-0 front runners. Bertha Banks, Benny Ballmer, and Fran Gipani's first at bat. Royalty Ocean at 17 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up a hit. Bertha Banks is neutral. If it hit 300 with a home run and 2 RBIs.
Here we're in the third inning. We got 3 batters who haven't batted yet. That's how poorly the Beewolves are doing offensively. That's an easy pop-up in the foul territory. Philae Jones runs over and grabs that one. 1 pitch, 1 out.
1 out. Benny Ballmer, the left fielder's neutral and fit. He's in for Magic Moore today. 1 out, nobody out. First pitch from Ocean's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Allen's popped up into shallow center, and Club's going to get there for the second out. 2 down, and Fran Gipani stepping up neutral and fit.
Jeez, these Beewolves are hurting, Pete.
Yep.
She should get out here in 4 pitches. Fran Gipani, watch the first one in for strike 0-1. Bottom of the third, 22nd pitch. Swing to hit that one hard off the net. Foul. 0-2, Gipani in a hole. Pitcher against pitcher. Late swing, strike 3. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, this is not good stuff. We're going into the top of the fourth. It's still 1-0 front runners. Rowan Driver 1 for 1. Nate Hankey 0 for 1. Royalty Ocean 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Gipani at 45 pitches with 4 strikeouts and giving up 5 hits. Or ERA's at a .82. Rowan Driver 1 for 1 with a single.
Let's see. The infield's going to guard the lines for Driver. Gipani has 45 pitches. They're 46th right there. Breaking pitch misses outside. Ball 1 with a count to Driver. That one misses high and inside. 2-0. Just going to have to throw to him pretty soon. There's the hard hit to center field. Benny Ballmer's going back. Oh, it's off the wall. And it's off the wall, so he couldn't grab it. And it's going to throw it in. That's a walkout and double. So you got no outs, runner at second base. Jeez. Beewolves. Nate Hankey. Hitting 100, but that doesn't mean he won't hit here. Off the net, foul, and 1 the count. That makes it in low and away. Strike 2. 2 outs. This is where the problems happen. Ooh, that one misses. Ball inside. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Hard hit to Woodman, who's going to walk that down to first base. He's not going to have time to throw to third. They get 1 out. And they got Royalty Ocean up now. It'd be really nice to see Gipani put her away here. She kind of needs it, but the Ocean's locked in. Reaches out, hits a breaking pitch, foul, 1 the count. 1 out. Pops that one up by the plate. Gipani gets that, goes to third to check him in, and that's a nice out. And now we need to get Ed Club here, Pete. He's 1 for 2 with a single locked in. solid contact hitter, runner at third base in scoring position. And 55th pitch from Fran Gipani coming up. Misses inside, ball one. Infield's going to guard the lines again. Check swing, strike one. We're even now one apiece with 2 outs. Top of the fourth, 1-0 Frontrunners are threatening. Beewolf's got to hold them off the board and then get in it. Look at that. Changeup misses inside. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Strike two at 2-2-2. 2 outs. 1 more to go. Oh, breaking pitch hits it foul. We're still stuck at 2-2. There's a pop-up into shallow center field, and it drops. Gosh. Drops right between. There's all 3 of them within 5 feet of it. And the run scores. And that brings in Miles Hart. It's now 2-0 Frontrunners. Pops that one up, but that's going to drift foul. Souvenir first base line. The tense Miles Hart watches that one high. And we're even at 1 apiece. Runner at first base. Hard foul ball in the Beewolves dugout. 1-2. But the Beewolves have a hard time putting them away. And there's another one. Into the gap. Gina Torrens knocks it down. The runner's making it for third. It's taken Benny Ballmer forever to get there. He throws home. They get those 2 strikes and it can't get past them. And then the outfield goes to sleep. 65th.
And our pitcher's at 64 pitches in the 4th inning. This is ridiculous.
And Cole Vincenzo's locked in. And the outfield's going to go deep for Cole, as they should. 2 strikes, but here it comes. Swinging him a strike 3. Oh, my gosh. Vincenzo breaking the bat as well.
All right, so Frontrunners 2 runs on 8 hits. Beewolves yet to tally anything. No runs, no hits, no hits. Billy Lewin 0 for 1 to strikeout. Buster Biggs 0 for 1. Ocean at 23 pitches. 23 pitches in the 4th inning. Wow.
Yeah, she's going to get a called game.
No, she's not. Early to the Ocean. That one's ripped foul by Freddie Knox along the third base line. No balls, 1 strike. That one's called on the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes now to Knox. That one's up and out of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Freddie Knox 1-2 with no outs. Nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. That one's fouled straight back. 1-2. That's lifted. Hey. That's going to land in right field. Freddie Knox has the Beewolves' first hit of the day with a leadoff single in the 4th inning. Way to go, Billy.
Yeah, he reached down there and Freddie. He reached down there and golfed it. They got a fast runner at first base. There he goes for second. Pitches low, the throw, and they're going to get him. Doggone it. He missed a step on his way to second. Jeez, it negates that thing. The Beewolves are back to nothing. 1-1. Off that foul ball. Hard hit up the first base line, but it's foul. 1-2. LeBoink's in a hole. Swings defensively high and inside. 1-2. Royalty Ocean at third pitch. Good patience. That one's inside. We're even up at 2 apiece with 1 out. Early swing, but he hits it out in the left field, and it's hand in the glove of Philly Jones.
Buster Biggs, the left fielder, 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 4th, bottom of the 4th. Frontrunners 2, Beewolves nothing. That one's in there for called strike 1.
That's inside.
Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs now. There's a roller back to Ocean. She'll pick it up, make the throw to first. Cole Vincenzo steps on the bag for the 3rd out. We'll head into the top of the 5th. Frontrunners 2, Beewolves nothing. Philae Jones 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Hannah Mess 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Jonas Trickster 0 for 2. Gipani at 67 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 8 hits. Her ERA has jumped up to a 1.5. Tommy Philae Jones is neutral and fit. RBI man inside pitch 1 for 2 with a single. Big strikeout last time up. Gipani was able to get the better of Philae. He fouls that one off along the third baseline. Strike 1. That's in it for called second strike, and now Jones is in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. That's outside, ball 1. Philae Jones, the front runner left fielder, is hitting .286 with 2 RBIs this season. That one's in the dirt. 2-2 now to Philae. Kind of surprised to see Philae hasn't gone yard yet.
Yeah.
That one's high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count has gone full after being in the hole. Jones is taking
of course.
Yeah, that's going to get past.
Being in the hole, he eats up a bunch of pitches. It's on.
Yep. Gina Torrance just didn't have the legs to get there. Hannah Mess, the second baseman, she's neutral. Well, 0 for 2 today. Filet Jones at first base is about average speed. There's a shot to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick that up, throw it over to Gina Torrance.
That double play, though.
Not get the double play because she doesn't have the arm. Jonas Trickster rattled and fit. Got good power versus left-handed pitching, but Gina Torrance is a right-hander. That one's down, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. Mess with tons of speed, and they're going to oh.
Sturdy when they got to run down. They got to run down. Woodman tags her. Way to get her. Way to get her. All right, that's a good way to get one.
Mess is picked off at first base, so 2 outs now. Trickster, 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to Jonas Trickster. Good pickoff by Gipani there. Swing and a miss. Jonas Trickster went right through that one. 1-2 down to Trickster. Swing and a miss. Jonas Trickster's down on strikes. Strikeout victim number 6, I believe, for Gina Torrance. Gipani. Going into the bottom of the 5th, it's still Frontrunners 2 runs on 9 hits. Beewolves no runs on 1 hit. Woodman 0 for 1. Monstour with a walk, and Torrance 0 for 1. Ocean at 37 pitches. Beewolves got to get this Ocean to start throwing a lot more pitches here.
They do. Here she is starting off with 38th pitch in the 5th inning.
Oh, that's
an easy fly ball in the center field. Club's going to get that 1 pitch, 1 out.
1 pitch, 1 out.
The catcher.
Yep. Steve Monstour, the catcher. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. Walked his first time up. He's hitting. First pitch is inside, ball 1. There's a shot. That's a line drive, though, right to Joe. Just stuck his mitt up.
And it's the least likely person to get it. Gina Torrance hitting 77.
The third baseman.
God, why did you do that? Runner driver 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Let me know when you're up and running.
I'm back in, folks. Sorry about that.
Okay. Oh, my. I mean, and that's the thing. Is she's got the speed. She should be able to beat that catcher.
Gina Torrance caught
and
that.
I just
run down to end that last side. That one's going to go foul. And that's a souvenir on the first base line, first row. 0-2. Gipani's got him in a hole, but this is where he hits a double. Oh, he watches it in there. Nice 3-pitch strikeout by Gipani. And that's going to bring in Nate Hankey, who's 0 for 2. This isn't out of reach, Pete. It's only a 2-0 game. The fans on their feet, they want it to happen. Change up in there, swing and a miss, strike 1, 0 on the count. 83rd pitch by the locked-in Fran Gipani. That's it, foul 0-2. She's got him in a hole. Can she put him down into the dirt? He fouls that one back off of the wall. Still 0-2. Pops that one up, souvenir third base line. He's racking up the pitch count. Oh, that one misses just a little bit low. The infield's going to guard the line. They're going to corners in, I guess. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gipani puts away another victim, Pete. And the fans are standing up to give her an ovation. Royalty Ocean now 0 for 2, locked in. And Gipani needs 1 more to give the Beewolves another at-bat to try and get back in this thing and get started in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls that one back off the net, almost inside club. 0 on the count. Check swing, strike 2. Gipani spits the taste out of her mouth, gets a signal from Monstour. She winds up, she tosses. It's a little roller, but that's foul. Goodman's going to pick that up just east of first base. 0-2, fans on their feet. Oh, that one misses off of Monstour's glove, rolls past. 1-2. Breaking pitch on the ground to Bertha Banks, who picks it up, 1 pump, gentle toss to first and the side.
All right, so we're heading into the bottom of the 6th. Frontrunners 2 runs on 9 hits. Beewolves no runs on 2 hits. Bertha Banks 0 for 1. Benny Bulmer 0 for 1. And Fran Gipani 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ocean at 46 pitches with 2 strikeouts. A walk, giving up 2 hits. Her ERA has dropped to 2.0, Tommy.
All right.
Banks is 0 for 1 today. Hitting 286 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Again, one of the big bats at the start of the season that hit the long ball for us and all of a sudden falling silent. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's high, ball 2. 2-1. That one's high as well. 3-1 now to Bertha Banks. That's a smash. That looks deep. Unfortunately, Philae Jones going to be able to track that one down for the first out. Just not enough power in that one.
I thought for a second, but no. Fans liked it, though. They're on their feet. They want to see more of that. Benny Ballmer watched the first one right down the middle for a strike over the count. With 1 out. That one misses outside. We're even at 1 apiece. Good patience. Real to Ocean Toward 50's 4th pitch. That's an easy pop-up to Miles Hart, I think. It's shortstop. He grabs that for the second out.
Not good. Fran Gipani locked in and fit 0 for 1 today. No batting average so far this season, so she hasn't gotten a hit yet. Motion at 54 pitches makes that one 55. Ball 1. It's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to Gipani. There's a smash line drive to Miles Hart. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. And we're heading into the 7th inning. It's 2-0. Ed Club 2 for 3. Miles Hart 2 for 3 with a triple, a double, and a strikeout. Cole Vincenzo 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Gipani at 92 pitches with 8 strikeouts, giving up 9 hits. I don't know how much longer Gipani will go. Ed Club 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI.
That's right.
92 pitches for good old Fran Gipani.
Jace.
First pitch is in there for called strike against Ed Club, the front-runner center fielder. That one's a roller to Bertha Banks. She'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the out. 1 down, and Miles Hart, the shortstop, steps in. He's neutral and fit, favors the low pitch. He's 2 for 3 with a triple and a double. This guy hits a single and a home run, and it's the cycle there.
Yeah.
First pitch to Hart is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Is Hart a rookie, or has he been around for a while?
He's been around the block.
There's a roller. And that's going to foul. Woo, that was lucky.
Yeah.
Just over the head of Bertha Banks, but it was able to curve just foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out to Miles Hart. Takes that one, evens the count up at 2-2. Bases are empty for Hart. Oh, that one's low. The count has gone full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Gipani throwing her 100th pitch right here. That's popped up. That's going to get foul and out of play. Hart making Gipani just throw pitches here. That's popped up, fouled back behind home plate and out of play. 1-0 to, there's another foul ball. Boy, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Fran Gipani throwing her 103rd pitch. Oh, wow. Fouled straight back, and now Gipani's velocity and her stamina are both starting to wane. Hey. Swing and a miss, and she gets Miles Hart, though. Way to go, Gipani. Hanging in there and getting the K. Cole Vincenzo's neutral and well, 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Gipani at 104 pitches. Looks like they're going to the bullpen. Let's take a look and see who's going to step up, take over here in the top of the 7th. Benson Rushmore. Benson Rushmore with a 9 ERA, a 1.5 whip, 2 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average velocity, a little bit better than average velocity. Average junk. His accuracy leaves a lot to be desired. He's fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So Benson Rushmore taking over duties in the top of the 7th. Delivers a strike to Cole Vincenzo. Announces his presence with authority. Out off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Bases empty for Vincenzo, the front runner first baseman. Now it's fouled straight back. So Vincenzo now finds himself behind in the count, 1-2. Front runners 2, Beewolves nothing in the top of the 7th. That one's fouled straight back as well. 1-2 to Cole Vincenzo. That's fouled off as well. Wow, these front runner hitters are making the pitchers work.
Can't get past them.
There's a shot. That's a ground ball into center field. That'll be a clean single for Vincenzo.
Like a brick wall.
So a 2-out single. And Cole Vincenzo standing at first base. In steps Philae Jones, the dangerous neutral and fit. known as an RBI man, favors the inside pitch. Throw over to first, and Vincenzo's back. 2 outs. Runner at first base has a little bit better than average speed. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He'll pick it up. He's going to throw to first and get Philae Jones for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. Front runners 2 runs on 10 hits, and the Beewolves no runs on 2 hits. Freddie Knox 1 for 2. Billy LeBoink 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Buster Biggs 0 for 2. Ocean at 50 with 2 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 2 hits. Her ERA's dropped to 1.8. Freddie Knox is 1 for 2 with a single.
Now in the game, number 31.
Philae Jones is going to get lifted here.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, he's been struggling at the plate so far today. Philae Jones, the left fielder, will get pulled for Lucio Cortez, the center fielder. Cortez looks to be a defensive substitution at this point in the game, bottom of the 7th with a 2-0 lead. You want to make sure your outfielders can throw that ball, and boy, can Cortez do it. He's got no errors, a 200 average. He's neutral and fit. He's got better than average speed, better than average, good fielding, and an excellent arm out there in left field, center field.
Actually, he went to Ed Club went out to left field. Looks like Cortez is playing third base for Club. So there was a shift. 2 pitches, 1 apiece, swing and foul, 1 and 2 the count. Freddie Knox, one of the heroes of the team today with a single. That one's foul. It's going to land as a souvenir. Bounces off a seat in the 2nd row, third base. Still 1 and 2. Oh, no! She gets him on the inside corner. Guilty Ocean.
Oh, wow. Billy LeBoink, neutral fit, favors the high pitch. He's 0 for 2. They hit 300 on the season with 2 RBIs. 1 out. First pitch to LeBoink is low, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to LeBoink. There's a hot smash, line drive to Hannah Mess at second base, who will pick it out of the air for the 2nd out.
Wow.
2 down, and Buster Biggs steps in.
Boy, the Beewolves need offense that's nowhere in the building. Buster Biggs, hard hit straight to Miles Hart. Picks it up, throws the first, done.
3 outs. Mojo down. So heading into the top of the 8th, 2-0 front runners. Hannah Mess 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Jonas Trickster 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Rowan Driver 2 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Rushmore with 7 pitches gave up 1 hit. His ERA is down to 7.71. This game is not out of reach, Tom. It's only 2 runs. Unfortunately, 2 runs might as well be 20 runs for the Beewolves. They just can't seem to hit the ball.
Hannah Mess.
I don't understand it.
Zup. So, and first one misses. Ball 1 to the count by Benson. Rushmore goes right at her. Misses again, though. 2-0 the count to Hannah Mess. Rushmore throwing his 10th pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nice curveball in the dirt. Back in there. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he's even things up at 2 apiece. Can he get 3 straight with his dozenth? Oh, she gets a piece of that breaking ball. Hits a foul. Third baseline push. Still 2 apiece. Hard one. Pulled that one down the first baseline. We're still 1 piece. Rushmore thinking it over. Gets his nods. Winds up. The toss. Oh, check swing. Just misses outside. And we got a full count. 3-2. No outs. Top of the 8th. 2-0 front runners. Fouls that one off. You just can't get a ball past this last place team. There's a hard hit. And that gets between first and second base. And after loading things up, hits that single just to drive up the pitch count. And she's at first base with no outs. And up comes the rattle. Jonas Trickster was 0-3. He's got a fast runner at first base with the pressure up. First pitch is there for strike. 0-1 the count. Goes to first base. Woodman cannot pick her up. Mess gets dirty. Mess, 2nd place in the league with steals. She's got 3 of them before tonight. That one's in there for strike. 0-2. He needs 1 more on Trickster. Check swing, strike 3. That makes it an LO and away. We did not see Mess go for 2nd. We did not see Trickster swing. He's 0 for 4 on the day. Rowan Driver now 2 for 3 with a double and a single. And a fast runner at first base. Like to hit him in a double place. There she goes. She's going to get a rundown. Freddie Knox going to toss to first. Oh, Sturdy Woodman's got to run. He's got to run. He's got to run. He's going to throw to 2nd. Gina Torrance can run her down, and she does. Tags her out. Gets that 2nd out. Way to pin her down.
2 pickoffs. 2 pickoffs in this game.
Good eyes by the Beewolves pitchers. There's a hit to Gina Torrance, who's going to pick that up off the ground, throw it over the first, and end that side, Pete.
Yes, sir. So we're heading into the bottom of the 8th. Again, 2 runs. It just separates the Beewolves from the Frontrunners. It's 2-0 Frontrunners. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 2. Steve Monster 0 for 1 with a walk. Gina Torrance 1 for 2. Ocean at 66 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up a walk. 0 for 2 today, Sturdy Woodman. He's hitting 263 with a home run, 2 RBIs. We need some of these bats to come to wake up here, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
First pitch is low, ball 1. Allen's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to Sturdy Woodman. Royalty Ocean on fire. And fit. That one's in there for called strike. 1-2 now. That one was off the plate. 2-2 to Sturdy Woodman. That's ball 3. Full count.
Take your base.
Ball 4, and Sturdy Woodman will take first base with a leadoff walk. We'll take him any way we can get him, Tommy.
Yeah, boy, I was nervous. Looked like he was going to strike out there for a minute. Steve Monster only hitting 154 on the season. The tying run at the plate, the pressure up. Steve's got power against right-handers, so he could take one out. A little bit of a late swing fouls that one off. 0-2 now. She's got him in a hole. Late swing there as well, and that's over the head of the third base, the newly appointed third base. What's his name? Nice single. Runners in first and second, Pete. No outs.
Yes, sir. Gina Torrance tense but fit. She's 1 for 2 with a single, as Tommy said. Runners at first and second with no outs. Front runners still with that 2-0 lead.
Oh, no.
Gina Torrance bunted it into the air, and it was caught in a double play. So now there's 2 outs with a runner at second base.
Okay, Bertha, tie this thing up. 2 outs. A looper that's going to land in the glove of Lucio Cortez on that side. Oh, my gosh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Heading into the top of the 9th. Front runners, 2 runs, 11 hits. Beewolves, no runs on 3. Nate Hankey, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Royalty Ocean, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Ed Club, 2 for 4. Rushmore at 20 pitches. Nate Hankey's neutral and fit. He's hit 0 for 3 today, hitting on .083 on the season. Hankey catching for the front runners. First pitch from popped up into left field. Buster Biggs is there under it. Makes the catch for the first out. 1 down. And in steps Royalty Ocean, the starting pitcher. She's locked in and fit. She's 0 for 3 today. They're probably going to let her hit here.
Wow.
The way she's been pitching. You know, she's got a low pitch count. Why not? First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1 to Royalty Ocean. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Bases clear in the top of the 9th. Ocean squared around the bunt and thought better of it. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That's roller foul along the third baseline, and now Ocean finds herself behind in the count. 1-2. That's a roller foul along the first baseline. Ocean will get another pitch. 1-2. Rushmore delivers. That's fouled straight back.
Can't get past
another
Ocean.
one. Rushmore gonna sneeze. Yeah. These front runner hitters. There's a roller to Gina Torrance, who's going to pick it up on the run, make the throw, but not in time. So Royalty Ocean legs out an infield single. 1 out, 1 on, and in steps Ed Club, 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI today. Royalty Ocean with a lot of speed at first base. She's off. The pitch, the throw, and she steals second base. So the pitcher with a stolen base now. 1 out, runner at second base. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first for the second out. There's no play on Ocean, who will take third on the play. So 2 outs, runner at third base. Miles Hart, tense but fit, favors the low pitch. Hart's been hitting a ton. They're going to walk. Looks like they're going to intentionally walk Miles Hart. 2, 3, and this will be ball 4, and Miles Hart will take first base. 2 outs now, runners at first and third, and in steps Cole Vincenzo, the first baseman. Vincenzo favors the outside pitch. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI.
Not much better.
First pitch is low, ball 1. Benson Rushmore up to 34 pitches, but he's locked in right now. Now it's fouled straight back, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Rushmore delivers. That's fouled off, and now Vincenzo finds himself behind in the count. 1-2. Rushmore throws to first, but Hart is back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's fouled straight back. Cole Vincenzo, 321 with a home run, 2 RBIs. There's a smash, but that's going to go into the stands along the first baseline. 1-2, making Rushmore throw some pitches there. That's fouled off as well. Jeez, oh, Pete, how many pitches are these guys
can't get a throw
averaging
past
there?
these guys. Look at this.
Fouled off. Another pitch. Rushmore up to 40 pitches now. That's fouled off.
What is happening?
It's a glitch. This has got to be a glitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Fouled off. This has got. I don't even know how many pitches this is. It's got to be 6 or 7. That's fouled off. Runners at first and third with 2 outs, top of the 9th. Front runners 2, Beewolves nothing. There's a roller to Bertha Banks. She's going to pick it up, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. And we're going into the bottom of the 9th. Front runners 2 runs on 12 hits. Beewolves no runs on 3 hits. Benny Ballmer 0 for 2. Benson Rushmore first at bat. Freddie Knox 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Ocean at 77 pitches with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 hits. Her ERA's dropped to 1.5. Benny Ballmer's neutral and fit, but he's 0 for 2 today. Looks like maybe Ballmer's going to take a seat, and in steps Poke Foster. Poke Foster is going to pinch hit. He's got a .667 batting average, 1 home run, 2 RBI season. Front runners down by 2. First pitch to Foster's in there for called strike. Strike 1.
No.
That one's popped up into center field. Ed Clubb's underneath it. He's going to call everybody off. I mean, Cortez. Cortez has made the catch. They moved Clubb over to left field. I forgot.
Yeah, you got to bring in Ruby Green here, right? Yeah, Benson Rushmore. It's good to have a seat. He pitched well there, threw 1,000,000 pitches in that last inning to Miles Hart. We're going to bring in Ruby Green, the RBI man. They need something here, Pete. She's hitting .286 on the season with no home runs or RBIs. She's known most of her contact. She's got okay power as well, and she's fast enough. She's an RBI man, so with 1 out and the pressure up, they're hoping to get her on base. Misses outside. She's got a good eye. 1-0 the count. Royalty Ocean, her 82nd pitch. Swings a little bit late on that one. 1 apiece. Swings at another one, fouls that off. 1-2. Inside pitch off the hands with the liner right to Mess. 2 outs. We got 1 left, Pete.
Yep. Freddie Knox, tense but fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single, hitting .318 on the season. 2 outs, bases empty, bottom of the 9th. Front runners 2, Beewolves nothing. Rolling ball. Oh, and knocked down by the 3rd baseman. Shortstop makes the throw but can't catch Freddie Knox, the speedy Freddie Knox. So he legs out an infield single. 1 on with 2 outs. Billy LeBoink stepping in.
Billy LeBoink gets a home run, ties this thing up. Oh, gets his high pitch, but hits it into the front runner's dugout. 0-1 the count. Now this is inside ball and good patience. Crowd hoping, crossing their fingers here. There's a hard hit, but that's straight to Mess at second, over to first, 3 down, shutout.
And they lose again. Yeah, they freaking lost in a 2-0. Yeah.
Against another last place team, got shut out by a 2-4 place team with no offense. Couldn't get a pitch past most of the players. They get 12 runs and 2 hits. I mean, that's giving up too many hits. I'm sorry, 12 hits, 2 runs. It's giving up too many hits. They held them in only 2 runs. 4 hits on the day for the Beewolves, who get nothing.
Yeah. This is bad. I mean, this is bad.
Real ugly. Club goes 2 for 5. Hart 2 for 5. Club gets an RBI. Vincenzo 2 for 5. Gets an RBI. Jones goes 2 for 4. After that, it kind of goes a little bit dry. Mess goes 1 for 4. Trickster 0 for 4. Driver 2 for 4. No home runs.
Nope. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, they're not seeing a lot of home runs over there for the Beewolves. Obviously, there's only 4 hits. Freddie Knox had 2 of them. Steve Monstour had 1, and Gina Torrens had 1. Outside of that, there is nothing offensive to talk about. There's nothing. Woodman wound up with he walked, and Monstour walked. So Monstour winds up having quietly a good day.
Yeah.
He did get a hit and a walk, so he was on base twice. But yeah, there's nothing to talk about. 3 strikeouts. Knox struck out, LeBoink struck out, and Gipani struck out. But Gipani's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
On the other hand, you look over there at the Frontrunners, 10 Ks. The Beewolves pitching is, they're doing the job. It's just there's no offense. Nobody's hitting.
None. Completely dry. Well, Royalty Ocean gets the win, pitches the whole game, goes 9 innings, gives up only 4 hits. Great performance. Walks only 2 batters, strikes out 3. Her ERA is at an admirable 1.38, and she's 1-0 on the season.
Yes, and Fran Gipani, unfortunately, will take the loss. She pitched 6 2/3 innings, only gave up 9 hits, 2 earned runs. She had 9 strikeouts in the day. She's averaging, she's got 19 strikeouts in 2 games, so she's averaging almost 10 strikeouts a game. Her ERA is at a 1.23. Her record falls to 1-1. Benson Rushmore came in, pitched 2 1/3 innings. I think he represented himself pretty well. He gave up 3 hits, only walked 1. He struck out 1, dropped his ERA. He came in, it was at 9, so he's down to 4.15. So it was a good outing for Rushmore. Unfortunately, no win.
yeah, and even though Gipani gets the loss, she's her stats are good. She only gave up 2 runs, and she's got a 1.23 ERA. So
right. 3 stars of the game. First star is, of course, the front runner starting pitcher, the B-ranked Royalty Ocean. Again, B-ranked, and we couldn't hit her. Royalty Ocean. She pitched 9 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts.
Fran Gipani, the other starting pitcher, this one for the Beewolves, like she said, she had a great game. The starter, number 40, goes 6 2/3 innings, gives up only 9 hits, only 2 runs, and gets 9 Ks.
Yeah. And then the third star of the game, the A-ranked Miles Hart, the shortstop. He was 2 for 4 on the day with a triple, a double, scored a run, and was intentionally walked once.
Yeah, even that he got on the players of the game.
Yeah.
Hey, look at it. You beat me.
Oh, for the first time this season.
Yeah.
Tommy winds up 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, contribution of 49%. Pete J winds up with 2 hits, 1 great catch, and 6 strikeouts for a contribution of 51%. So,
and it was a great catch, too. Another diving grab by Billy LeBoink, man.
Yeah, well timed. I was afraid I was going to miss that one. It was going to roll in the corner, but Billy got it. He made it.
Yep. Well, geez. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we can't win against a last place team like that. Now we got to go out we're on a California road trip. Look at the schedule. We head out. We go to San Jose to play the Sawteeth. We have Levon against Strikes, and then the always formidable Moonstars before coming home to face the Warblers. So, 2-game California stint. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the Beewolves need to do. Let's see if we go to post-game news. There's a little bit of news here that happens. This is the first one. Pete, it looks like Spitz Triffic gets signed onto the Frontrunners. He just gets signed, replacing Kieran Perkins. So after that game, Kieran Perkins, the 32-year-old catcher, gets the cold shoulder. It's known mostly for his contact in his arm, and he's going to be replaced by the 41-year-old Spitz Triffic catcher, first baseman. And Triffic is a better contact hitter. That's essentially... Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you got it flipped.
I got it flipped. The 41-year-old Kieran Perkins, catcher, first base. So he just got the boot. And the 32-year-old catcher comes in, and he's much better hitter at 71. That's his contact is what he's known for. He's got a little bit better fielding too as well, but a really good arm. So, let's see, Kieran Perkins was making 3.6, and Spitz Triffic is getting 1.7 to play in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Ooh. And then what do we got here? Player development available. Celebrity date. Magic Moore is raring to take on a new training regime for $900,600. The 28-year-old could possibly add 1 to his power with a 10% chance of adding 11. He could add 6 to his speed with a 10% chance of adding 12, but he will lose 5 on his arm.
Yeah. We'll have to see about that. Another move around the league, excuse me. Corey Berg gets signed on the Moonstars, replacing Typhoon Mahoney. Wow. Typhoon Mahoney, the 29-year-old left fielder, has been there for a long time, I think. She was known mostly for her speed, but she's a good untaked hitter. 29-year-old left fielder. She's replaced by the 27-year-old first basewoman, Corey Berg. Corey Berg is a C-plus ranked. She's much more power at 50. Not quite as good a contact hitter. She's not as fast as well, but she's a better fielder. 65. She's got a little bit less of an arm. She's also known as an RBI man. So the $2 million making Typhoon Mahoney gets the hook. Well, Corey Berg's going to come in and get $2.2 million to play in San Diego for the Moonstars. We'll see her in a couple games.
Yes, sir. We got another player development opportunity, Jazzercise. A new training opportunity is available for Gina Torrens for a paltry $294,800. The 35-year-old shortstop, second baseman shortstop, could add 2 to her speed with a 10% chance of gaining 7 and 1 to her arm.
Adding anything to her arm is a positive. Tats Belfour's gotten a little overconfident in his pitching skills. He goes from a C-plus rank to a C rank and loses 14 on his junk.
Oh, man.
Right when we need him most.
Yep.
Crikey, Pete.
Yeah. I mean, this is as bad as it gets. This is as bad as it gets.
Yeah, that schedule. These are
just
teams.
Just don't understand why I can't seem to hit the ball. I just don't get it.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, I'm not hitting it either. I mean, yeah, if we go back again to the schedule, where are we getting offense at some point? We started the season, we had 9 runs in the first game. 3, 4, okay. 1, 3, 0, 0. 2 shutouts. Back-to-back shutout losses.
Back-to-back shutouts.
Haven't scored again.
Yeah. And we were hitting home runs. I mean, like I say, I think it was the first 3 games we were hitting home runs.
Yeah.
And we haven't hit a home run since I think game 3 was probably the last one we hit. Or maybe 4. 4, we might have gotten a solo home run in 4, but nothing.
Yeah.
We're just not moving base runners. We're hitting it. I don't understand it. We're hitting it right at people.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Boy, yeah.
Just don't get it.
Well, I'm just doing a quick comparison. Looking at some of the things we're talking about. We started Ham Slamus.
Yeah.
If we considered a switch for Freddie Knox, we'd go from a B in Knox to a B minus in Slamus. We'd add 34 on power, but lose 33 on contact. Freddie Knox hit well today. I don't think we want to do that. We'd lose speed. We'd gain in fielding and arm.
No, I would keep Knox.
Torrens.
My issue is with Torrens, yeah. And I think the trade for Slamus for Torrens.
Well, if we did,
I like that.
If we did that, we'd go from a B to a B minus. We'd gain 38 on power. We'd also lose 28 on contact. Torrens is supposed to be a better contact hitter. 35 on speed. We'd lose 16 on fielding. We'd get 51 on the arm.
Yeah.
We'd get a year back in age, and we'd pay $2.6 billion less.
Yeah, and he's still, about average. He's about average player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even though we're losing, we're not dropping below 50% on anything.
Right.
And we will be getting that much money back, which may result in more opportunities for development for Slamus. So we can possibly, lift some of those numbers even. Yeah. I'd have to take a look. Let's see. The left one is your players. Okay, so Gina Torrens, whereas you look at her power, she's at 26. Yeah, she's supposed to be an 84 contact hitter, but she's not hitting the ball.
Yeah, I'm looking at her career stats for these. This is the third season that we have the stats for.
Yeah.
She's only got 5 home runs, not a lot of home runs. 17 RBIs. Her lifetime batting average is .299. It's almost
Yeah.
300. It's
It's not bad.
no. Her last season was her best. She was hitting 349 with
Yeah.
10 RBIs and 2 home runs. That was
She
a
did.
standout.
Yeah.
She walked 10 times even.
How many stolen bases, though? Because,
13
again,
stolen bases last year. Yeah, I mean, it was...
yeah, because she's got the speed. She's supposed to do that. But what's killing us is that freaking arm. That 20
Yeah.
arm. That's what's killing us.
Yeah. That's a shame because I've always liked Gina Torrance. Always liked her as a Beewolf, too. But, all right, well,
Yeah.
that's something to consider. We should wrap this one up
Okay.
now. And
Yeah, because that's the other thing, too, is we could just limp through until we get Dexterous back. We go, every game is a game closer to getting Dexterous back, so...
But still, I mean, we got... I don't know. And I don't know, you don't want to... You want to do something, but you don't want to, like, if it's a slump, you don't want to cut out a player who's going to play well after the slump, Feel like all of a sudden cut out, Freddie Knox or whatever, and all of a sudden they come, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough being at this point. And so, well, before the next game, we're gonna head out to California, get some sunshine, go to San Jose, and then down to San Diego. And we got 13 games between now and then. I mean, the Platypi are gonna host the Blowfish. While we're out there, let's see. The Grapplers are gonna host the Wild Pigs in Bingata Bowl, where we're playing next. Yeah. What you can do. All right. Well, we'll cut out there. Until next time, we will see you hopefully with a win. This is Tommy G.
Oh, and this is PJ. Trying to figure out why this won't work. Trying to look at Elroy. I'm not Elroy. Anyway, this is PJ. So until next time, get out of here.